So undoubtedly the big news this week came just shortly after Monday Night Raw from Alexa Bliss herself. It was only a couple of months ago Alexa would return at the Royal Rumble, and now, seemingly, a little bit of frustration maybe in a tweet she posted, simply with a GIF. Why? A lot of people are asking about Alexa Bliss's booking recently. Is Alexa unhappy? Now, nobody knows, but there was a report from WrestleVotes a while ago that actually stated that Alexa Bliss was planned for WrestleMania to be in some kind of angle with the Wyatt Six. So maybe the plan is to wait until WrestleMania to do whatever WWE planned to do. Just over a week ago, Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful Select confirmed that there was no issues between Alexa Bliss and WWE, and that WWE was just waiting for the right time to do something with Alexa and the Wyatt Six. Well, there is a brand new Alexa Bliss t-shirt design that's also available in like a hoodie, but honestly, this is very cool, so that's available now on WWE Shop. The breaking news of today, though, Miro, known as Rusev, has signed with WWE. This report coming out from Pwinsider. Rusev is back officially. Kinda. We obviously don't know if he's going to go under the name Rusev or under the name Miro or even something brand new. We would assume it's going to be Rusev, right? Pwinsider reporting that Rusev was at WWE HQ today to obviously set the stage for his big WWE return. It was also reported that Lana, CJ Perry, was not with Rusev, so whether she's returning with him or not remains to be seen. We have obviously heard a lot about Miro potentially coming back. Just the other day there was a report about Rusev apparently coming back by the end of the year, which we even laughed about on the video, that they might as well have just said he was coming back on Rusev Day, but maybe Rusev Day is closer than we think. And if the stage has been set for his return, who's to say we don't start getting teaser videos or something along the lines of what we've seen for Malachi Black and Rey Fenix recently with Miro, even potentially this Friday. Don't forget as well, this Friday, Rey Fenix will debut on Friday Night Smackdown. This is going to be a lot of fun. One half of the Lucha Brothers making his WWE debut. Honestly, long overdue. We're going to see what happens here. There was apparently a report that Rey Fenix could be doing something with Andrade, so we'll just have to wait and see if that's his first match. Another big story this week from Fightful Select is that Karrion Kross is in his contract year with WWE. That means that Karrion's contract will expire later this year, and a lot of people instantly jumping on they released the other members of Final Testament. Oh my god, this is really bad news for Karrion Kross. But just remember, WWE didn't release Karrion. One part of the Fightful article, which doesn't seem to get aggregated because then it doesn't get the clicks, is that Karrion Kross is actually praised a lot backstage at WWE, with officials apparently ecstatic with how he's able to get himself over on social media, and WWE officials are very happy with the work Karrion Kross has done on TV. This doesn't seem to be a new thing. With TKO at least, they seem to wait for contracts to be very close to expiration before they consider renewing. So we'll have to wait and see where this story goes in the future. Karrion did do an interview this week with Unlikely, and you can see the URL for YouTube on screen if you want to check it out. Genuinely, I watched it. Very interesting interview. He does also mention some unused plans that he had with Bray Wyatt. I won't say what they were. If you want to listen to it, go and check it out. This past week on Raw, Tyler Bate would make his return to WWE live from London, but we got some other return news from PWN, one being Tonga Loa, who is expected to return to WWE around June. Apollo Crews, who's currently away from WWE with a torn pec, will be expected to return around late July, maybe early August. And Ilya Dragunov is not expected back until September. That sounds like a very long time. There's been lots of reports about Dragunov return. A lot of people want him to come back, so maybe a few of those reports exaggerating a few things. You know, if he's in the PC, does that mean he's actually wrestling? That kind of stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. Triple H was recently speaking to BBC's Newsbeat, and he reported that Netflix is ultimately responsible for how long WWE Raw is on air for. They have zero input with the characters, zero input with the storylines, zero input with stuff like that, but they do ultimately decide when Raw begins and when Raw finishes. There's no denying Triple H has made the roughly 2.5 hour model of Raw work recently, but obviously we did wonder if we're going to see a bit more flexibility with an extra 15 minutes there, less 15 minutes some weeks, and just a bit more unpredictability to whatever the main event match would be. But ultimately, it's up to Netflix. The game would also speak about John Cena and how he's having his final year and his final run in the WWE, and talked about him being the bad guy and exploring avenues never explored before. This is interesting though. While speaking to Alex McCarthy, Triple H would reveal that he hopes that the UK would host a WWE PLE sometime in the next year or so. So hopefully, fingers crossed, for another UK premium live event. And you can celebrate 30 years of the game Triple H right now on WWE Shop with this new collection of t-shirts to honour the game, as well as a brand new Hall of Fame t-shirt for Triple H, who will headline the 2025 Hall of Fame, which we recently found out will be Michael Cole and Pat McAfee hosting the event, so that should be pretty fun. Today, WWE announced, though, WrestleMania 9 becoming a spectacle, a brand new WWE documentary coming to Peacock. This will stream from April 11th, and honestly, it looks very interesting. We've never seen before footage, backstage footage, and all the tells and twists of producing WrestleMania. In a recent report from WrestleVotes, they clarify that Nia Jax has not been on TV due to not being cleared. They do specify that they don't know if this is some kind of injury, but all they know is that Nia Jax was due to be cleared about 2 weeks ago and wasn't, and obviously hasn't been on TV recently. So that's why Nia Jax is absent currently. Some huge news for gamers today from Nintendo Direct. WWE 2K will be coming to the Switch too. This will be the first WWE game on the Switch since 2017, which was 2K18. Don't get confused. Very exciting indeed. A huge triple threat match has been announced for WWE Stand and Deliver for the NXT Championship. Obafemi will defend against Trick Williams and Javon Evans. This is going to be fun. However, before they get there, typical WWE, can they coexist? As they will take on Dark State next week on NXT in Dark State's debut match. But there is your WWE news this Wednesday. Let me know all your thoughts, your theories, and your comments in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. You'll never miss another upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace!